you've got there, Gummy.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xianyun,
Okay.
as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Completed. Okay. One more quest. Just one more to go. The last quest of the event quest line. Okay. ᵄᵒᵗᵒᵖ chapter act 1 completion recommended. That requires chapter 3 act 5, quest remaining 6. Listen, team. We're gonna have to temporally distort some of the timeline events in order to finish this fight. You and Paimon have been at a loose end lately, so you decide to visit Xiaoying village. Get quest. I'm getting the quest, and no one's gonna stop me. Wait until 2 days later. Oh, I know the drill. Please. Bring up the clock. Here we go. God, oh god, oh god. I'm so paranoid, you guys. I'm so paranoid. I'm so paranoid. This time is ticking so slowly. You know the drill? Benadryl? Temporally? Is that what you said? Temporally. Temporally. We have to temporally readjust the timeline in order to make sure we finish this event. It said it was recommended we do this other quest before doing this, and then it said in order to unlock that quest, we had to do a Chapter 3 quest, and it said in order to unlock that Chapter 3 Part 5 quest, we had to do 6 other quests, and I was like, we can't do this. There's no time. There's no time to explain. Manufactured temporal anomaly. Yeah. We're questing out of order in order to see it done. Finishing the fight. It says to still wait until 2 days later. Okay, wait, noon to 4. Okay. And she stood on the bridge for 3 days.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. Didn't Zhongli say Hu-Tao was also planning on spending some time in Xiaoying village? We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her.
There's this Jurassic Park. Have I pointed this out before? Where's this Jurassic Park music playing? Bum ba da dum. Bum ba da dum. Bum ba da da ba da ba da. Bum ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Bum ba da 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 da. Okay, please, we got one quest. One quest to go. One quest. I'm gonna have to stitch 5 VODs together. Oh, is that how you say that?
Huh? Did you hear that?
Must have been the wind.
Blue skies. Good.
Cream. Stop. Something about bullet fruit and good vibes.
Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar.
Does it, Paimon?
Well, we've got
Is
the
it somebody that we're
Let's
supposed to
go check
know?
it out.
Let's go see what's up. You and Paimon make your way up the mountain in search of the source of the shouting. As far as you can make out, it's almonds this and cocoa paste that. It sounds delicious, that's for sure. The lively voice invigorates your steps, and you ascend the mountain in no time. Are they shouting from the mountaintops? Oh, goodness. This is gameplay. I'm getting scared, guys. This is gameplay. Okay.
What are they doing here?
Huh? Who are these people? Who and who?
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partners.
My best character that I have.
I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say,
I can't believe it.
sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
Navia looks at camera for 2 frames. Navia, helm of the Radiant Rose, a beautiful young woman with a head of dazzling golden curls and a fashionably elegant dress. At first glance, she might be mistaken for just another old-fashioned aristocratic Fontanian lady, but in reality, she's the current president, leader, commander-in-chief, executive, director, and boss of the famous │ But never mind these titles. This optimistic girl who never sweats the details and loves to help others solve their problems time and time again prefers to be known simply as Navia, an enthusiastically civic-minded citizen.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here?
What hotties? Yeah, no director who isn't
and
here.
That reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
And to you.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Who is
to
this?
you. Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite,
Dude, she's
then what are you
mega
doing
tall.
on top of this deserted mountain? And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh,
She was shouting
impressive.
cream from the
You could tell it was me
mountaintops.
from that far away.
Who is this?
Got good ears.
Who is this girl with the
That or your
tricorn?
voice is just really loud.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is. Having loud voices.
I'm not
ahead
gonna say
when it
anything.
comes to
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Wait. That
Eyes
wasn't even
emote.
Paimon's
This
turn. Paimon
emoji.
just wants to know why
You're a
you
boss,
two were
yeah.
shouting
Oh,
from the
yeah,
top
you're
of
a
this
boss.
deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe, and buell fruit. Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
Yes.
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps.
Genshin's almost done
but
updating on my phone, by the way,
act of
guys.
Shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain
Asset,
climbers do,
indeed.
right?
I didn't want to say
After
it.
all the hard work
I was
it
gonna
takes
just
to
say
make it
regular
to the
asset,
top,
not.
As you
Okay.
stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
Listen, boss. I call people boss in real life, but the act of shouting itself,
Exactly. You get me, partner.
I'm not your partner.
I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance.
We have no business
so
arrangement.
I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently, most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now.
That's weird. Why would people do that? So I was wondering why people were obsessing over Chlorind on the internet, and like I can immediately see why.
So
Any
you see,
character
it's
that's
not
the
just me.
Jean Yun body
I guess
type.
Everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
I've never done that.
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
No.
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
She's an Electro character. Feels bad, man. I don't need more of those.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Speaking of which, do I pull for Yai Miko? Because her banner's up right now. And I wanted to get her as an Electro applicator, but also because she's the Fox Girl Shrine Spirit. And she makes a fun expression when you press Q. But if this is an Electro character coming out, then she's definitely going to be better, right? I have very limited number of Primo Gems and pulls, and they're mostly saved for
Anyway,
Ganyu, right?
Why don't you
Ganyu
give
and
it a
Yelan.
try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
Latest simp of Chlorind right here.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't.
I'm never going to get a Hydro character ever, you guys. It's never going to happen. I'm never going to have a single Hydro character. I prefer to keep things bottled up, Smile. It's the only option.
I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose. No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Who? Megalol? Yes! Very good.
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right?
Who?
Farina's also here?
Who?
In Xiaoyan Village?
Believe in your ears.
Who?
It is indeed as you heard.
Who are you, by the way?
Actually,
We were never
the
introduced.
reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, We could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?"
Oh, but that's just normal,
So we
right?
headed up here to check it out. And what do you know?
Oh,
Miss
hey.
Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was,
Very good.
"So help me,
Farina!
I will figure out what I should do about this script."
So, you could actually hear what
Clarin's
she was
eyes
saying?
are beautiful, though. Wow.
Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
I figured we would come check out the situation.
Those are
either
so
way.
cool.
Why not let her keep some privacy?
This is ridiculous, dude. This is actually insane. People are gonna be, like, going crazy, like, asking for when she's gonna get, like, alternate outfits, I bet.
Oh, seems like you caught
Imagine
Farina in the
what
middle of
alternate
some
outfits Navia could
stress
get.
relief as well. She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
Was she alone?
I think so.
Question mark.
We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but
Who?
he was already on his way back, so
Who?
they probably weren't together.
Who is that?
What? Nervalet was here too?
So many people from Fontaine that I've never met.
What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for
She has a really pointy hat, Clarin.
I
Yeah.
think it just might
It's
have
an
been,
interesting take on the
actually.
tricorn.
But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy
It's like
man.
if a tricorn tried to be a bicorn, is what it
Nervalet
looked like.
not
Is what it
the
looks
type
like,
to take
right?
Much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Didn't
I would
Charlotte
pronounce that
publish
differently.
An article on the Liyue tea industry recently?
Nouvelette?
Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know,
Or
just like
tricorn.
you were.
My situation is completely different.
Right? It looks
I'm
like
here
a
because I was
tricorn trying to
asked
be a
accompany
bicorn.
you. The tea purchase
Also,
is simply
it doesn't
an
fit her head at
added
all, which
bonus
is
of this
weird
location.
to me.
You Fontaine
I never
and
liked
their
the
tea
look of
drinking.
like small hats.
Oh,
I always thought it
it's
was weird.
Not for me. I lost a bet with Ridsley.
Who?
And now I have to buy him something.
I don't know any of these people. What?
It was just a spur of the moment sort of bet.
Who are you?
Ridsley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint.
When is she
that you
coming
picked
out?
From the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
You've seen Risley?
If only he was that
What?
easygoing when it came to
Have
talking
we?
business. In any case, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
the
we
tea
saw him
spot is
during
this
the-
region's specialty.
We saw him
What's
during
it
the
called
film
again?
festival. Right. Okay, yeah.
Nervalet even mentioned it earlier.
Who? Buy 10 boxes, get half off?
Yes, yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Why not?
Please.
It's like
Do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing?
it's like
crap?
getting 5 for free.
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right?
Yeah.
I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Nah.
Oh, that's right. Who tell?
Who?
A few
Tao?
days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Xiaoying Village.
That's like
So
twice
we
the free.
decided to come and see if we could run into
It's like
her.
Hot Topic. You buy one item and you get another item 50% off.
Oh dear.
So really, it's like
We've
if you
been
buy
chatting
3 items,
for
you get
quite
1 item
some
for
time.
free. Or if you buy
I'm sorry
6
for
items, you get
keeping
2
you.
items for free, and you're only paying for 4. Or if you get 3 items, it's like getting 1 item for full price, and then the second item for the. No harm done, partner.
That's good.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Xiaoying Village later.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later.
See you later, then. It's one of my favorite lines from Aang in all of Avatar. Catch you next time! Oh man, I love that show so much. I'm watching the Netflix version of it. I got like 2/3 of the way through the first episode and then I fell asleep because it was 4 in the morning.
But you know what else they have with tea?
Nick knows how to math.
Dim sum.
Yeah, look up Welcome to Hot Topic.
Something about dim sum being eaten in the morning?
Wait, Kirk knows
Oh,
about
Paimon
dim sum.
wonders if we can still get some at this time of day.
Can you get dim sum Only early in the morning? I thought people would have it for dinner. Afternoon tea might be more appropriate at this point.
Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks.
Correct.
Now let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Furina standing
Who?
between Zhongli and Hu-Tao?
Whoa.
Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe
True.
he's telling Furina about Qiaoying Village. Oh,
Let's just go say hi.
Maybe Hu-Tao is trying to rope Furina into being one of her clients.
Or, better yet, Paimon, hear me out. We just leave.